Hi, Michael.
Happy birthday.
Hi, Michael. Hi, dolls. Welcome back. And if you were new, hello, my name is Jessie. This is Dobbie, and today we're going to react to Season 3, Episode 6 of Heartstopper, Body. We have a lot of things going on. We have a lot happening with Tori. I did not mention, and I can't believe that I didn't, the snowflake that we saw float over the person that she made eye contact with at the party. And we also saw a big smile from Tori when the fireworks went off, which was kind of out of character for her. So I hope that we explore more of Tori. I love her character. I love all of them. Let's just jump in, but before we do, don't forget to throw a like or dislike if you do not like what you see. Comment down below. Let me know why. Subscribe if you haven't yet. We do fun things here. Ring a link bell to be notified when I upload new videos, and don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month. It's only $1.25 a week. It is all of my unedited reactions of everything that we do on YouTube, and it's just more. Don't forget to follow us on all social media at @star_chef_productions or JessieDobbie for Twitter. Link is in the description below for the Redbubble and TeePublic pages where you can find awesome merch that my brother Ray has created for the different reactions that Jay and I do. And as always, you can find these fully unedited over on Patreon, as is Season 2 and 1 fully unedited over on Patreon, edited on YouTube, so go check it out. But without further ado, this is Season 3, Episode 6 of Heartstopper, Body. I just checked and I am 1,051 subscribers away from hitting 10K. Please subscribe.
I should bake a cake or something.
I know you're being sarcastic, but that's actually a lovely idea.
Too bad I was being sarcastic then.
You settle back in at school in January.
Whatever you need. Thanks.
Mr. Farouk's a good teacher.
Don't push yourself too hard.
You okay? Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of help. I still relapsed 2 weeks after.
You continue to criticize yourself about it.
You never give yourself any
Does it
positives.
weigh on you? You are 3 months clean. That's our second bit of progress, isn't it?
He's seen me at my absolute rock bottom and hasn't run away screaming.
You've got more energy to give to your relationship.
It's very true. Can afford to focus on the better things.
More energy. Yeah.
That's one way
I
of putting
still feel
it.
like I've got a long way to go.
Okay, I like the start. I wanted a conversation with Jeff and Charlie. I got it.
How come you never compliment my work like that?
Felix, I'd compliment your work if you could actually show me a completed piece. Contact from a local radio station about you.
What?
Yeah, they've heard about your social media blowing up, but I do want you to think about whether it's something you feel comfortable with.
I'm not famous.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
All is endless possibilities. So, knuckle down.
Happy birthday! Are you ever going to get tired of doing that?
Ha.
Absolutely not.
We're not either. It's fine.
I did get you a present. I love you so much. Well, clearly not as much as Jack Maddox, but I'll take it.
We're in a lot of makeout sessions, and I am not complaining.
We should probably...
We haven't talked about that since Paris because so much has been going on.
Do you want to say it? Or shall I?
No, I think he's nearly worked it out for himself.
Charlie.
He's talking about having sex.
Yeah, I know.
Please spare us the details.
What? No, I want all the details.
Understand that he's not ready to do
Isaac!
anything more.
He threw him out. I was wondering if the choice of placement was going to come up.
Don't break anything or be sick anywhere, please.
Sounds like a note for Imogen, Charlie.
Not wrong.
Not Chris.
Oh.
We're still friends. I think.
Sounds like you should probably talk to her about that.
Yeah. Very evident how Sahar feels. Imogen's the one who needs to work it out.
Charlie Spring.
Happy birthday to you!
I can do it. I want to try.
Hello.
Hello!
Charlie. I found him at a charity shop and he just had your energy.
A cat
so
lover.
I think
Dobby,
he belongs
we have a
with
cat lover on our hands.
me. Also, it made me sad seeing him sitting on a shelf on his own. So, okay, well.
So who's that?
My new favorite character, that's who.
Meow, meow, meow.
I love them. Having a little camping party.
It's nice.
You're so talented and the world needs to know. It's going to be a whole chapter of my L documentary.
Things have been really awkward with us.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to keep hurting you.
You helped me realize something pretty big about myself.
I guess I could say the same about you.
I think it would work beautifully, but that's just my opinion.
Better as friends.
Right, we're gonna get crazy drunk now.
Yeah, let's go. But
That was such a cute cut.
stay close to Charlie.
Guys, can we not talk about uni stuff right now? You don't think you could do long distance? Tara?
I think I had a
Panic attack.
It's okay, my therapist gave me some exercises. Let's do it one more time.
Well, then Nick just watched that.
You okay?
You need to start talking about it. Don't internalize. Oh,
Amazing.
it was.
I'm so drunk right now.
Not only recognizing that a friend needed help, but using the exercises that work for him to help.
We can go upstairs.
You're incredibly drunk.
When I'm sober, I'm scared that...
Oh. Oh God.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Sink, sink, turn
shit.
around.
Let's go to the toilet. Come on.
I was gonna do sink. It's closer. Oh yeah.
Wait, hold your hair back.
Oh my god, I'm so embarrassing.
No, I'm glad you brought it up.
Morning, campers. I could make egg on toast. Feel like
Yes,
you guys need
please.
egg on
I
toast.
love breakfast. My favorite.
Did he stay over?
A little giggle. It's okay if that's not what it is. I'm just happy that Tori has somebody. Is this live? It's not live, right? I hope this isn't one of these don't meet your heroes kind of situations. Getting Fault in Our Stars flashbacks. Oh my god, I forgot!
So good to see so many of us united in our
Forgot
love
it was
of
him.
classical art.
Oh my god, it is live.
Feminists versus trans activists and so on.
So
Last week we had
that's
a
what this
feminist
is.
speaker
It's
on
about
the show
trans,
who
it's
talked
not
us
about
the
her
importance
art.
of same-sex spaces.
Trans people aren't a debate. We're human beings.
Heavy topic, isn't it? Let's.
It shouldn't be the topic. That's the problem. It's not about our art.
Okay.
We were told she was here to discuss.
Should we go in? Should we stop it?
I think I need to go.
I'm sorry if I offended you.
Let's go home.
You'll be hearing from me.
After everything was going so well, too, it wasn't.
Hi.
Anthony Bridgerton!
Me? No.
No.
Nothing. It's,
Nick's all starstruck.
really hot.
Oh my god.
It was really hot. Oh my god, that was so cute. He got all flustered. Toes!
Stop.
No. Do you want to?
No. Can I take this off?
Door open, please, Charlie.
Yeah.
Had a nice time today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't look like Jack Maddox or anything.
Actually, it kind of does.
I want you.
I really did want to carry on.
You cannot.
I really want.
Cannot deny a statement like that. We're progressing
I just
towards
get in this
conversations
headspace
about
where
it,
all
which
I
is
can
good.
think about is how disgusting he'll think I look.
You get anxious when you feel like you don't have control. Part of intimacy is trusting someone enough to let go of some control. And that's scary. You can get some free condoms from the reception.
Obviously we will.
Very
Just so I was
important.
more confident.
Charlie, I think you have a lot of confidence.
Are we doing a montage? Oh no, keep it going, keep going.
It's just a challenge you're gonna have to face. But I know you have it in you, Charlie.
Ooh, we're seeing birdies. That's new. I like that. Even the music. Let's leave it on the birds, because I think that is very symbolic. All right, there we have it. Episode 6, Body. Very good episode. Once again, I shed a tear, but we are moving in less of a significantly emotional direction, at least I feel. Maybe they're just like, they hit us so hard the first 4 episodes that now we have a better grasp on our emotions. I keep saying we. I don't know how y'all are feeling. Let me know in the comments. But this was a very good episode. It was a very fun episode. It was a very interesting episode, especially because we met a new character. So in the last episode, we met who we now know is Michael. I am thrilled to meet Michael. They teased me with Michael. I believe it was the 4th episode, because the thumbnail when you started the episode for Netflix was Tori and Michael. And then maybe we did, actually, now that I'm thinking of it, maybe we did see him somewhere and I just didn't recognize him, or I didn't realize it. But they did nothing with it in that episode. And then the last episode, we see them see each other at a party. And now in this episode, 2 months later, we are friends. I like how we have Charlie making fun of Tori, not making fun of, but playing with Tori a little bit. Like, oh, friends. Okay, did he sleep over? Like, what's going on there? But this is amazing because throughout the whole series so far, we have seen Tori really getting ripped apart emotionally and mentally. We have her looking panicked. We have her looking scared. We have her looking happy. We have her looking sad, crying, all these different emotions that she does not express to anybody. They're all internalized, but this is very evident from the facial expressions that she presents. And that's why this actor is amazing, because it's so little dialogue for Tori, but you know exactly what is going on to a certain extent. So yeah, I love that we have Tori having a person in her life that she feels she can connect with. And I think it's going to be a really special and exciting relationship to explore. I don't know how much that is going to be incorporated into this season, because we only have 2 episodes left. But if there's one thing that Heartstopper does fantastically, in my opinion, is it incorporates side stories for side characters and gives us just a little bit and just enough to form an idea and want to explore that in later seasons. It's just enough to where it's like, I feel good about it. It suffices, but it leaves me wanting more, but I don't feel deprived. So if we don't get more from Michael and Tori, that's fine. I would love it, but I feel good and happy about this moving forward. So I know I said this in the last season. I was going to read the books, and Tori's my favorite, and I can't remember what people said about the Tori-Michael spinoff. Now that I met Michael, it's probably still not safe to watch or to read, actually. Because if they go really in depth into their story, then obviously that might be stuff that's shown in the future. But anyway, I am happy to have met Michael. I think that I can definitely relate to Michael. I also would have bought the Lonely Cat statue. Right, Dobbie? I mean, I adopted the Lonely Cat, so obviously I would buy the Lonely Cat statue as well. I love the oversharing, because I do that as well. You kind of get lost in your own thoughts sometimes, and you're just like blah, 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 and that's why my outros are so freaking long, but I love Michael. Moving on. I love that we opened up with a session with Jeff, because I did want to see that. I think that it is extremely important that we tell ourselves every day that we are doing good. We are doing the best that we can. Remember the good. Remember the good that is coming from the day. I have to remind myself of that a lot when I get stressed, or when I get internalized into a certain thought and I become negative, or I become stressed and, anxiety ridden over like something that I have to do or something that I have to accomplish, or I haven't gotten to this yet. And sometimes I just take a time out and I'm like, you're doing good. You're doing the best that you can. You accomplished this and you accomplished this, and feel good about that. Allow yourself to feel good about that instead of just stressing over the what hasn't happened yet. And I think that is where Charlie is at right now. So it's time to move on to like the next step, which for them is exploring this relationship with him and Nick. It was one of the things that he said he feels has improved. And so it's time to kind of start focusing in on those other issues that are occurring, which is they haven't had a talk about sex yet. We explored this a teensy bit in France, in Paris, and it never came up again. And now that we're talking about it, I think it's healthy that we're able to have these conversations, but I think that they only would have been inspired because of the sessions that Charlie is having. So it is having an effect on him in a positive way. And I love the conversation with Isaac and Tao, how Isaac's just like, I want all the details. I like that even though Isaac was only in it for such a small amount of time, like that just showed his character perfectly, I feel, where it's like, hey, I'm asexual, I'm aromantic, but that doesn't mean I'm not interested in the lives of my friends when it comes to sex. And Tao's like, why are you interested in Charlie's sex life but not mine? It's like, how could you won't shut up about it? It's not that I'm not interested, I just heard it 20 times. But I love that they showed that for Isaac's character, because it's just awesome to see him shine in himself now. But I love that Charlie was able to speak to his friends about it. He felt comfortable enough to do so. And by the end of the episode, felt comfortable enough to do it around Nick. I like that the breaks that they showed, where it was like happiness, sadness, break, they talked. Happiness, sadness, break, they talk. Being able to communicate with your partner during something like that, or in any situation, just like pause. We need to address this. Are you okay? Are you comfortable? Is this okay? I thought it was really brilliant how they portrayed that with the directing and the shots that they took. And Charlie says to Nick, you know, I have scars and I'm afraid of what you might think when you see them. Body, the name of the episode, we explored many situations with their bodies, and that was Charlie's. So to be able to talk about that was great. I loved seeing Jax Maddox. Fantastic. Very, very good performance there. I love Nick getting all flustered, Charlie breaking out of his shell, being able to ask a question like that in front of so many people. That was such an awesome experience. So that was great. I love that Charlie helped Tara through her panic attack. We see Tara drinking a lot, and she's trying to deflect from the college conversation again. And she is triggered by the questions. She runs away. Charlie helps her with his breathing exercises that he learned from therapy. So this not only shows the growth within Charlie, being able to recognize this issue in a friend, know that they need help, utilize the tools that he is given to help himself, and recognizing like, hey, this worked for me, and I'm going to try and help this person to see if it works for them. And it did. And Darcy was witness to this. They ran immediately and said, are you okay? What's going on? Tara said, nothing, I'm just stressed. And it kind of, fizzled out. But, we need to have a conversation about that moving forward, and I'm sure that we will. I love that again, little bits, like we didn't have a Darcy conversation with Tara after that happened, but we did have Darcy chasing Tara outside of the tent, saying, I'll hold back your hair when she felt sick, showing that like that relationship is solid. That is solidified. Darcy cares for Tara. Tara loves Darcy. We know that they love each other, and it's not a question of if that conversation is going to happen about Tara's panic attack, it's when. So I think that was beautiful, and I loved that. Imogen and Sahar have a conversation about just being friends. The cut with them being little in the tent for just like 5 seconds was so freaking cute. I loved that. But it makes me sad that we both agree that we're better off as friends. And you know what? Maybe that is all it's going to be. I don't think it is. I don't feel like it is, but it's okay if it is. Maybe that is all it is. Hey, we would be crazy together. We would kill each other, but we both have figured something out about ourselves that is really important and a big part of our lives, and it was all because of you that I was aided through that process of figuring it out. Maybe that is what that whole situationship was, them making out, them figuring out that they're both bi, and then just being, okay with being friends. Maybe that's just for right now. Imogen clearly is still trying to figure stuff out. Sahar seems pretty not content. What was I gonna say? Pretty. I don't know the word I was gonna use, but it wasn't content. Sahar seems pretty confident. That's the word I was looking for. Confident in the fact that she is bi. Imogen's still like figuring it out, but pretty sure. So maybe, again, that is all that's going to be right now, and that's okay if it is, but I feel like there's more. We talked a little bit about Charlie relapsing, even though we saw a lot of positive moments in this episode, and a relapse is okay. That's going to happen. It is a process, but it, again, is the tools that he is utilizing to work through this process. when he relapses, he called Nick, or he clearly talked to Tori as well, because Tori was in the hallway when Nick came over. And understanding that the fights that they showed, like when Nick stormed out after they were eating, is a fair reaction, because again, this affects the people around you too. They are allowed to react in that way because it is going to be hard. It is a process. It is communication, but they are communicating very well now. So I like that we saw examples of that. The birds, I feel maybe, are supposed to are supposed to indicate, in my opinion, that this is the next level, right? We had leaves and happy and love and sparks. Now we have birds. We're expanding and journeying through this relationship. So I like that we saw the birds at the end. Safe sex, practice safe sex. Jeff is right. It is 1,000 times more important than a lot of people think it is. It is so unbelievably important. I am 35. I am still having friends that are going through experiences that aren't so great because of the lack of protection or just mistakes or incidences that occurred. So safe sex, can't emphasize that enough. I love how Charlie was like, of course. Last but not least, I want to save this for last because it was probably the most heartbreaking thing that we've seen in this episode. Elle gets an opportunity to do an interview with a radio station because her Instagram is at 50,000 followers. Oh my gosh, she deserves it. But it's sad because she was excited about it. Even the professor was like, see how you feel if you're comfortable with this. It was supposed to be about her art. Something that she is passionate about, something that she loves and is extremely important to her, something that directly is connected to her Instagram of 50,000 followers, which is why they wanted to interview her. She goes and finds out it is not necessarily because of the art or the fame. It is because of her being trans. And we know that this has been something that not necessarily has been like a constant struggle, but it was coming in waves in this season, right? And I feel like the one constant positive thing in her life was her art. You know, it's like I'm struggling with the idea of having sex with Tao. I'm struggling with, she quite literally in the last episode said, when you touched me there, I didn't feel like it was me in my own body. But again, the one constant positive good thing was her art, has always been her art this season. So now to incorporate trans into her art and just sideline that to talk about this is like, oh my gosh, like I can't even enjoy that. I can't even enjoy my life. It's just my whole life is trans. And it just like, what made me really sad is that Elle is extremely strong and very confident and such an amazing person. And she felt and appeared so small and so quiet with how she was answering, because I think that it was just like a shock and a gut punch and she didn't know how to react. And that's what really broke my heart, was like, yeah, these are extremely important issues. Yeah, I do have opinions on them. Of course I do. But trans people are people. We're human. You know, we're not a statistic. And the fact that she was not allowed nor asked questions about her art, which was supposed to be what the freaking interview was about, was just, oh my gosh, I felt so awful. And then Tao recording it and her mother being like, what is this? This isn't what it was supposed to be. Elle running into her father's arms and crying. I mean, oh my gosh, like that was just a horrible situation. But I do love how strong Elle still was there and, you know, stood up and said, I think I have to go. Instead of allowing herself to get angry or upset on air, just removing herself from that negative, toxic situation. I think I need to go and getting up and going. Because if you're ever not comfortable with something or a situation, you are allowed to get up and remove yourself from it. You are allowed to go and go into a safe place with safe people who you feel like you could be you around and just release your emotions. Body. It was such a great topic and a wonderful title for this episode, and it was explored in so many different ways with our characters. I absolutely loved this episode. Guys, I'm not kidding. This might be my favorite season, and it's hard to say that because each season is so different. I feel like the first one stands on its own. It's very unique. It's this cute little love story, but it's also painful and you can explore different things in it. The second season was a little more lighthearted and fun, but dropped for some very heavy topics. This has been a more serious, heavy topic, or heavy season, I should say, but I just feel like it's blended so well with positive things and just very real situations that people can relate to, and it just, I don't know, I feel like it's so good. I feel like it is very rare that you get a TV show or a movie and kind of, you know, something like this that really hits the nail on the head and drives it home as far as what it really feels like and the conversations that should be had and how they should be had. And I just, wow, I mean, I just love everything that they've represented so far and how they've done it. But we only have 2 episodes left. I'm so sad. We only have 2 episodes left. I'm actually losing my voice. I'm going to go. I love all of you. I hope you all enjoyed it. Dobbie, anything to add? Okay. And until the next reaction. So long, everyone. Oh my God. I'm so, see, it takes so much mental capacity to watch these episodes. I'm done. Until the next reaction. So long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when they might need it next. That's what I say. Bye.